Hi guys, Richard Greer here, CP Media. We're here with a very relaxed Vajin Armstrong. He's got the chair, perfect position here, nice social spot by the finish line. Vajin, third place today?
Yeah.
Happy with that?
Oh, I'm very happy with that. I mean, ultra marathons are one of those races where win, lose or draw, you feel like that was a worthwhile experience. Like, I got out there, I got out of my comfort zone, and I pushed myself for some prolonged period of time when my body was wishing that we could stop at some point. So there's some value to that, I think, no matter what the end result is.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely feel satisfied now, sitting in your chair, relaxing, just to know that I've given it the best that I could give.
Yeah, and I think that's really important, because if you want to enjoy some of the comforts that we have in the Western world, so you need to do something to earn that. If you just sit on a chair, 8 hours a day, you never really appreciate sitting on a chair. But if you get out and you run hard in the hills for 5 or 6 hours, come home, sit down. That is when you get the true essence of chair sitting.
Because that's not the most comfortable looking chair. There's no cushion or anything, but I'm sure it feels pretty good.
Yeah. I'm absolutely not complaining.
Good stuff. So tell us how your race unfolded today.
So I did this race last year as well, and conditions were radically different. Last year was incredibly slippery and muddy. This year was very dry and fast, and so I thought, we'll get out there and we'll run significantly faster than last year. And I did run, 4 or 5 minutes faster than last year, but some of the boys just had some hot form today. That was awesome. I mean, if you're going to get beaten by some guys, you want to see people run really well to do it, And so today Weston and Scott Hawker, just had awesome runs, and it was great. It was great to watch him streak away, and I hung tough and passed a couple of guys. Had some guys, giving me some trouble for a while, which is always fun. And the old legs prevailed, which is what you want to see.
So I definitely want to see that. So hey, you're definitely still racing. It wasn't just a given, and I guess that's the thing. You're like last year. You kept racing until the end, and you managed to pick up the win right at the last minute. I guess, were you still thinking, I'll just keep fighting and see what happens?
Yeah, exactly. It's so important in a long race that you never switch off. You switch off when you cross the finish line, but before that, the game is still afoot, and anything can happen. Like, last kilometre, the guy in front of you can just crumble. Someone could take a wrong turn. There's a myriad number of things that can happen in an ultra, long distance race. So, you've just got to commit to just keep playing the game till the end.
Yeah, good stuff. So what's next for you, Vajin?
So I'll have a wee break, because I've done a lot of racing over the last few weeks, which has been really fun. And then I'll crack into things. Do a good block of training through November and race Kepler at the beginning of December.
Yeah, good. What's the goal for Kepler?
I'd like to get back under 5 hours. It's been quite a few years, because normally I've been racing overseas and I've been coming back and having a very abbreviated build-up. So this year I really feel like I'm in a much better spot to kick on and have a really good run at Kepler again.
Good.
So it's my 11th time at Kepler, and I still feel like I could run a PB down there.
Cool.
It's one of those events where you you develop some strength and you develop the know-how and what you need to be able to do to run well there. So I'm going to work really hard on that the next block and see if I can.
You tell us these legs are old, but I think they've still got a bit of a spring in their step yet, haven't they? A bit more to give.
I mean, I feel like I'm in better shape than when I was in my 20s. Honestly, I'm still recovering really well. You just feel like you can handle a lot of volume, and you can listen to your body, and you know what you need to do to run well. So there's something to be said for. It's like when you master any craft. It's you may lose some of the speed at the shorter distances, but you make up for that with some canniness and some wisdom.
Good. Well done. Well, you enjoy that chair. Enjoy sort of basking in your glory, and a fantastic effort. And I look forward to seeing you next time.
Thanks a lot.
Well done. Cheers, on.
Cool. Thanks.